Welcome back, y'all. Great to see everybody out there in Nuggy Nation. For those of y'all that are new here, I am Justin, and that is Jasper Golden Nugget. And on today's episode, we are going to discuss pullers, or dogs that pull on a leash. So if you got one of those, congratulations, so do I. First order of business today, though, is getting him out of bed, and that's always a challenge, so... All right, buddy. You ready to get up? No, like always. Like always. Oh, y'all, he will not jump out of bed. He does this every day. I got to lift him up. Oh, it's always a struggle with him in the morning. All right, buddy, let's go. Nugget, it's time to go, buddy. I got my coffee. You didn't want any coffee this morning, so let's get moving. Let's get the show on the road. How much stuff could one dog possibly have, y'all? This is only part of it. This is only part of his gear. He's got drawers, all stuff piled up. But there's a good reason for that. There definitely is. And we'll talk about that today, too. All right, Nug, all loaded up. Ready to go? It is warm out today, buddy. Heat index supposed to be about 110 today here, so it is going to be a warm one. We're going to get it in early, get it in quick. Let's go make this show, buddy. One thing I would like to get out of the way before we get this too deep in this episode is that I am by no means an expert. I'll be the first to tell you that when it comes to anything. I am not a dog trainer, so let's get that out so I don't get abused in the comments. This is purely based on my opinion and over 40 years, almost 50 years of having dogs in my life. So this is all off experience and everything we're going to discuss, and I'd like to think I got a pretty good idea about what's going on out there. And I'm going to give y'all some pointers, and I might even share something that the pet industry doesn't want you to know. I'm glad you're here, Maggie. We needed you today. See, there's dog pulling right there, y'all. How do we correct that? Because of a bunny. Maggie's the ultimate puller. So y'all can see the tension in Maggie's leash and harness. And she's like this all the time. She's always looking for stuff. And not to brag, but here's the Nugget. Loose leash, just walking, but he's not like this all the time either. When he sees something, he will tense up, but that's just typical dog stuff. But just for an example, you can see the two differences. Tight leash pulling her mom down the trail. Nugget just wandering with the leash loose. Just to show you all the differences. Jasper is pulling. They just saw a bunny. So it's hit or miss with him. You kind of got to judge it and know when he's going to see something. But Maggie, she's still pulling. So right now, there's some other dogs up there. And he's pulling a little bit. He's just getting excited. But no, put the grass down. And eating grass. All right, so y'all got to see a little bit today of the differences in two dogs, same kind of dogs, both golden retrievers, and both are definitely pullers. Maggie, she gets excited. She likes to hunt and look for things. I don't know if it's hunting, but it's her instincts to chase after animals. Where Nugget, he doesn't get that excited to see other things. He loves to see people, but the animals, it really doesn't get him fired up. But Maggie stays fired up. But Nugget hasn't always been that way. I'm going to be truthfully honest with y'all. He has not always been that way. And to date, if he sees sometimes it's other dogs that gets him triggered and he gets a little reactive. Not like attack reactive, just kind of afraid reactive. He was attacked at the same park that we were just at. It's been about 2 years ago now. Nugget was attacked, and a lady was walking 2 dogs, and she just let them go, or they broke loose away from her, and they came flying up to us, and the one got into Nugget pretty good. I had to intervene with that, and that's a story for another day. But ever since then, he's been kind of reactive. I've been trying to break him of it. But as far as the pulling goes, he does definitely pull from time to time in certain situations. And I've taken it upon myself to kind of circumvent those issues, and kind of my thing is I kind of judge what's keeping an eye on the trail, what's coming up, if it's something he's going to get excited about, or something he's not going to care about. If it's just human beings walking, I don't have to grab the leash. I don't have to do anything with that. He's loose leash all the way. He won't go wandering up to him to say hi or anything. He'll check him out, and he just keeps on going. Now, if somebody's coming up with a dog and the dog's excited, I tend to redirect. And that's what has worked for me. Like I say, I'm not a dog trainer by any stretch of the imagination, but I try to redirect. There you go. I'm not editing that out either, because there is no script to these. I redirect them, and I'm not saying a full-on redirect. You may have to do that with your pup, but I'll redirect them and kind of just get them out of the way for some of the other dogs that are coming up. They're a little more excited. And that works for me. The one thing I will say that I promised y'all is there is no magic harness that is going to stop your dog from pulling. That is the biggest bunch of BS in this industry. And you're looking at somebody that actually sells harnesses. That is the biggest bunch of BS that's out there. The no pull harness, the no pull design, this, that, and the other. It doesn't exist. Training is what gets your dog to stop pulling. And somehow, some way, it works. And just getting out there and working with your dog. Nugget has got miles and miles. Well, actually, we got it together. He and I have got thousands of miles together. And getting to know him, but I'm just putting it out there. Now there are callers. When Nugget was at training, he actually did puppy training, and he failed out of puppy training. But there are callers that they use for, I think it's the Herm Sprung or Herm something or other. But he was trained on one of those collars. So Herm Springer or Springer, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It's not like a prong collar type of deal. It's something that flexes in and out of his neck. It kind of just letting him know. Now, I will say that those do work. I'm not, his training was done on it, and originally I wasn't that comfortable with using that. Anyhow, I'm pulling into the garage here, and we're going to go over some more stuff of what we use. And but just remember, it's training. It's not... There's not going to be a certain collar. There's not going to be a certain harness. And if somebody is telling you that, wow, this is a no-pull harness, they are full of you-know-what. And the industry might hate that, but I do this the honest way, y'all. And in fact, when I get out, I'm going to show you something else. Following back up on the point that I made here earlier in the car, if y'all can see, these are all harnesses that I've used with Nugget for a long time. I mean, all of them were used at least, I don't know, a month, 2 months, and they're all, just about all of them, they all say, hey, no pull design. Then we get into ours, and there's some others back here. I used those quite a bit. Some good features, some bad features, but truthfully, the no pull design, the no pull thing, that's a myth. I'm here to tell y'all, I don't sell a harness that says no pull. I sell a harness that is quality. It's not going to fall apart. It's made with wonderful materials. It's comfortable for the dog, and your animal's going to be safe. I will not tell you that the harness is no pull. And if you go on Amazon, you go on any of these websites, All these companies say it's going to stop pulling. It's stopped pulling like it's a magic harness or magic collar. And I am here to tell you today, it is not true. I'm not saying to run out and buy one of our harnesses either. This is what we use. This is what we use. This is what I designed. It's over a pound. Like I said, that's what we use. That's what we sell. And I'm not asking y'all to buy one, but do your homework before you do anything with buying dog gear. Because me just getting into the industry, I've been in the industry as a consumer, like y'all are, for many, many, many years. Nugget is not my first dog. I've had plenty of other animals before him. He is my first dog that pulls. Mainly I've had German Shepherds, but it all comes down to training you and training him or her, and that's what's going to make the difference and make a more pleasurable walk. There's my little 50-cent rant for the middle of this, and we're going to get back with the Nugget. There he is. We're home, buddy. All right, y'all. This is exactly what we use. This is our harness. This is the one he wears mainly. Dual D-rings. Dirty as all get out. This harness has had well over 1,000 miles walked in it, and it is still sturdy, still strong. Metal Cobra buckles on each side. Dual D-rings on the front. And one of the things that we do is with our leash that is a spinning carabiner. There's not a lot of these out there. I actually made the leash 8 feet instead of 6 feet for if you want to tag on here. We shoot a lot of videos, obviously. He's a video guy. I'm not so much, but he is. But we actually run this. It's a little hard with one hand. Since he is a puller, I will run this through here and attach to, let's see if I can pull it off. And can I do it? Can I do it? I have this tucked in here too in case y'all let your dogs off leash. The D-ring is not exposed to get caught on the front end of it, on the chest end of it. And this, well, it didn't get all the way on. I should have said something. Anyhow, this is how we run him because he loves to pull. And that gives me a little more control. Believe it or not, a 65-pound German Shepherd, and he doesn't look it now, he pulls, oh my God, it's like a bear sometimes when he sees something. And he's gotten better. He's 4 years old now, but he's gotten much better. So we use this. If he's got his harness on, we got a little rope collar just in case I need an extra little bit of control of him. If something's really happening or we're on a tight trail and maybe there's a snake, an animal, something like that, gives me an extra point to grab him, as well as the harness. We have a grip going this way. As you can see, I can grab that quick. If something's happened or something's going on that I don't want to get them into, and it's giving me total control. So is it a no-pull harness? Absolutely not, folks. Is it comfortable? Is it going to last and not fall apart in a month? Absolutely. We stand by our harness and believe in it. That's why I designed it like that. Next thing we use, not too often, but when we're taking short trips, we use our collar. Our collar does the same thing. It's comfortable, it's padded, it's quadruple stitched, and it's built to last. So, you know, when you buy something from us, that's the main objective, it's going to last. And for other companies, as I'm getting into business now, and I'm not getting into business, been in business, but sometimes it's all about profit margin and being cost effective. And that trickles down to y'all. So there's my 50-cent pitch for the day. I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm just trying to inform you that do your homework before you buy something, because I don't want y'all to waste your money. As y'all see in that wall over there, he's my most recent pup. I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on lifestyle products like harnesses, collars, leashes for dogs over the years. I've used a ton of different stuff. You You know, some aspects of them were good, some aspects of them were bad. But at the end of the day, no matter what harness you buy, no matter what collar you buy, no matter what leash you buy, you have to physically get out there and work with your dog. And working with your dog in training between both of y'all. It's not just dog training. Nugget is probably the only golden retriever that ever failed out of puppy training because he just was not interested, and he is stubborn. But it's been a constant struggle back and forth each and every day to get a feel for him, and he gets a feel for me. And you have to remember, at the end of the day, you're in charge. You're in charge of the pup. They are not in charge. And that's a relationship you have to be. Sometimes you got to be the bad mom and bad dad, and it's not fun for them. But once you get your pup walking good, and good could mean a lot of different things. But once you get to a certain point, sorry, the washing machine's going up there. Yes, I'm at home. This is not a high production video. Like a lot of the things you see out there today. I'm not going to edit the stuff out either. But once you get your dog walking at a level that you're comfortable with, they're having fun, you're having fun, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about enjoying your pet and giving them the most that you can in life. And it solves two problems. You're getting exercise, they're getting exercise. Actually, no, it's not solving any problems. It's just a better life in general. And that's the main thing that you should try to accomplish with your animals. A lot of them are different. I've had dogs that don't like to walk at all. Jasper is, like I say, he's sitting here sleeping, but he's very unmotivated and unwilling to go for walks until we get there and get out there, and then he has a good time. So every dog's personality is different, just like all of our personalities are different. But I said all that to say this. Get yourself some good gear. Get to know your dog. The dog will get to know you. And that's my aspect of training. I'm not Cesar Millan. I'm not a professional dog trainer. I've been a dog owner all my life. And that's my suggestion to you. Get out there and have fun. Nugget, what do you think? Do you think we should show them the new toy we got coming out? The internet hasn't even seen it yet. Should we show YouTube what's coming? What's coming out? What do you think? All right, we'll show them. Y'all, this is Nugget's brand new toy. Look, he's trying to eat it already. His brand new toy that we came out with. This is, let me move the card. This is our Backyard Bandit. Oh, we tested for, he's just wanting to get it. Nugget tested this for about 4 months. He is big into chewing, and I wanted to create something different that was out there on the market, and he loves to chew on the nylon bones and stuff like that. But he loves this, and y'all be on the lookout here soon. I'm thinking beginning of September we're going to launch these, so don't tell anybody else on the internet, but we got something new coming. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap this one up. Those of y'all that have been with us for a while, you know I don't normally do intros and stuff like that, so switched it up a little bit today because YouTube told me I needed to. Anyhow, I'm not going to get too carried away with the intros, but I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all got a little information out of it that was useful to you. Stuff that works for us, and the dogs are barking in the background. As always, something interrupts the video. This is not a controlled environment, but we hope y'all enjoyed this one, and we will be back next week, same time, same place, or maybe a different place. But until then, y'all, hopefully y'all have a great week, and always remember, the Nugget loves you. Say goodbye, buddy. Say goodbye. We love y'all. We'll see you next week. Now you got one shot at the end of this video to catch a clucker. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because everybody's going to be watching. Let's go, buddy. Now you got it on the hop. Happy boy.